Hello, Epic 7. No, it's a day late, but hey, ancient inheritance, am I right? Welcome to this week's Hall of Trials video. In this video, we're going to feature 3 different teams. First is a full auto team that can get you Dagger Sicar with a little bit of RNG, but hey, it's full auto and it's a guaranteed triple S plus if you have the units. You just use the standard builds, mash auto, and go. Second is going to be the same combination, but with the gear maxed out, run on manual for the highest score I was able to pull off in Hall of Trials. And then the third team is going to be a free-to-play team because those first 2 teams, they're not free-to-play friendly. It's a couple of whale units that not everybody's going to have. So I wanted to give an option for units that most people have. But before we jump in, let's talk about the mechanics of the fight. First, Earth Elementals have their speed reduced by 50%. Not a big deal. Zeno is immune to attack debuff. Again, not a huge deal. The hero in the back row, when they're a light or dark hero, when they attack, it increases their chance to hit and do damage by 30%. Note that's a hit chance, not a crit hit chance. So you want the back row hero to be an ML unit and a DPS unit. And when the boss is stuck with a burn debuff, you do a lot more damage. So we need burns. So the team we're going to run is Conqueror Lilius. And now what can I say? Was it the eyes, the cute smile, the rose-colored lips, or the way she crushes in this fight? That's right, we're running Navy Captain Landy. Now, we're just going to run a standard normal build. This is my normal Landy build, but we are going to change the artifact to Cruel Mischief for extra damage. You'll want to do that to make life a little bit easier. Other than that, I'm not changing anything from my standard RTA build. Conqueror Lilius, likewise, I'm not changing anything from the standard build other than we're going to put Indestructible Gators on her. Now you can run Junkyard Dog, but it has a 50% chance to burn. Since my Lilius only has 15% crit chance, instead of running Junkyard Dog, which is a 50% chance for a 2-turn burn, I'm going to run Indestructible Gators. Mine's not leveled that much. It's only an 85% chance for a 1-turn burn. So the reason I'm doing this is Zeno's got a hidden passive. You need 2 or more debuffs on Zeno to do maximum damage. He has built-in 30% damage mitigation when he has 0 or 1 debuffs on him. So you'll notice you do significantly less damage until you get 2 debuffs, and since he's immune to attack buff, burns are really it for me. That's my only source of debuffs, so I'm going with the higher chance to proc artifact, but if you don't have it, Junkyard Dog works just fine. Now you turn both of the skills off and you hit auto.
Focus. I'll cover you.
And what we're looking for is burns combined with Landy doing salvo to heal herself up, and hopefully that Lilius makes it through without dying. And right, just like that, we're into the break phase. The reason we have the skills turned off is Landy's S3, although it gives her attack buff, because it's a penetration skill, it does less damage than her S1 and substantially less than her S1 combined with salvo. And she's unlikely to give herself attack buff because she's wearing buff block for the majority of this fight. Lilius also, you don't want to waste turns with the S2, and the S3 will probably go into buff block as well, so it's just best to have all the skills off.
The time has come. Deal with it.
And right out of the first break phase, without changing any gear on my units, we're already at 3.5 million points.
Focus.
We only need 4.5 for triple S plus.
Bon voyage. Too bad.
Now, ideally we get some burns here. There's a burn, that'll make it a little easier to clear this phase. Nice salvo, keeps everything pushing. Good, he hit Landy instead of Lilius. And the reason that's good is the salvo heals Landy up. Lilius, she's got no real source of healing.
Too bad.
Almost there. One more burn, and we're in. So now we're into the second break phase, and as soon as that happens, you are secure with your triple S plus. So very easy week for those of you who are just looking triple S plus who have these units. If you don't have Conqueror Lilius, you can run Fire Lilius in her place, but you won't have the burns. So that'll be good for triple S plus. It won't be good for Dagger Sicar.
This is it.
And we're well past triple S plus already. Wow, 6 million. Do I get salvos? Nice. 6.5, 6.7, 7 million. You know, Dagger Sicar is only 8 million points. If we survive this, if we stick a burn here, no burn. Oh, we hit Landy. That's good. Don't hit her anymore. Burn? Nice, we got a burn. And salvo? Beautiful. Oh. Rip Lilius. This might be okay as long as we proc some salvos. Ooh, like that. Heals us up. Counter. Salvo? Oh. Counter. There's the salvo. And the healing. And we're back with the buff block. But as long as Landy procs her salvos, she's self-sustaining pretty well here, all by herself. I was just thinking there might be a world where she would be fine solo, but yeah, I don't think she'd survive. Nice, another salvo. Heals me back up to full.
I am ready. Go.
Can I get a salvo? No. Can I get a salvo? No. Come on, don't die right here at the end. Can I get a salvo? Oh my god. Ah! Salvo? Oh, thank goodness. And that heals up. Salvo? There you go. Look at that. 7.3 million on the run with a 1 million point clear bonus. 8.3 million over Dagger Sicar threshold without changing any gear, just swapping 2 artifacts. Now, there's some RNG in that. I don't think it's a reliable way to get Dagger Sicar, but it just shows that it can be done. Now, if you want a true Dagger Sicar team, we run these same units, but we run them on manual. And we regear Landy a little bit. Now, there's a free unequip event coming up on Thursday, I believe. Anyway, this coming weekend is a free unequip event. We get every weekend of August is free unequip. So if you want to do this team, just wait. Just wait till it's free and move the stuff around. I already popped an unequipped scroll for this and for a couple other reasons. I want to build myself a Mort. But we're going to put my heckin' best rage set on her. So we'll give her everything strays. And the last little bit of tweaking is we're moving Lilius down to the bottom spot. I don't know if the front spot gets targeted more in Hall of Trials, but it feels like it does, and I would rather Landy be the one that gets hit so that she can self-heal. Remember, Landy has to be in the back row. Okay, so I didn't get the burn on the first hit, so I'm going to hit this guy in the front. And that way Landy can hit him. And the reason I'm doing this is I want Lilius to go twice inside the break phase. So now we're into the break phase. Lilius should go twice now. So there's 1 burn, and remember you need 2 debuffs to maximize damage. So hopefully we get a second one, and we don't. Man, that's terrible. That's okay. We'll still run it. Nice. More salvos the better. There's the second burn. You'll notice we're doing more damage now. More than 2 burns doesn't change the outcome. You'll still be doing the same damage, but you need at least 2 for maximum damage. I'm going to use Landy's S3 because she can get the attack buff, and that is worth it. It's not worth turning on Lilius's S2, or sorry, S3. The Vigor is not worth wasting a turn inside the break phase, but it's definitely worth it for the attack buff. So we exited at 5.5 million points out of the first break phase. That's insane. Remember, 8 million is the goal for Dagger Sicar. So even if you don't have nearly as good a gear as I've got on these units, this is a super easy Dagger Sicar week for you if you have these 2 units. Now, if you don't have Conqueror Lilius, you can run Singelica, Kitty Clarissa, and Camilla, and really crush the same score. In fact, you might even score higher, come to think of it. But it's just so clean with Lilius.
I'll make you taste despair.
Hey, we can get Vigor on. Good timing, so we just need to stick a burn, and we're into the break phase. Wow, this is absolutely perfect. So we've got Vigor, and we'll be able to throw the boat for an attack buff. Can I get a burn? There's a burn. We throw the boat, now we're Vigored and attack buffed. She's going to hit so hard. We just need a second burn. Second burn for perfection. Give me a second burn. Go. Nice. 791. Watch this hit. 800k on the first hit with a follow-up 550k. She's hitting almost for a 1.5 million per attack salvo if I get salvos. We're up to 10 million. Salvo? 11.5. 12 million. Can I get a salvo? You don't want to use the S3 because the S3 only does extra damage because of the penetration, and there's no chance for salvo. So the S1 does more damage, and if you get the salvo, it does almost double damage of the S3. And we were deep enough in the fight that reapplying the attack buff I don't think was worth it. 14.2. 14.8. 14.8 million, and you only need 8 million, guys. So you could run, you don't even need rage set. You could run way weaker gear for this. Now I'm doing this just to clear the ads. I know I can't attack buff, but it should clear the ads. There we go. And can I get a burn? Nice. And a salvo? Nice. So a lot of the success of this run is getting salvo to trigger. Oh, no burns. That's unfortunate. Don't hit Lilius. Don't hit Lilius. Don't hit Lilius. Oh, oh, she lived. She lived. She lived. We're okay. We're okay. Burn. Oh, S3 for Vigor. A Vigor hit with salvo into a burn might finish this off. We're at 15 million. Burn. Got the burn. Salvo. Yeah, baby. Whew. That is 16.2 million points. It's over double Dagger Sicar. I killed this thing so hard it should give me Dagger Sicar on another fight. So there you go. That's my best team, and that was a very lucky run. I think you should expect runs to be more in the 10 to 11 million range, but 16 million is definitely obtainable. Right there you go. Now, for those of you who are raging, I don't have these whale units. First of all, do whatever you can do to get ML Landy. She is absolutely nutty, and for the next year, all we're going to see is Smogate trying to sell us solutions to ML Landy, but she is good. You saw me solo auto tower with her. You saw her practically solo Hall of Trials, and God, if you have to fight her in RTA, I weep for you. She is a force to be reckoned with. But let's talk about a free-to-play option, something that doesn't involve ML5 units. So first we're going to go with Sinful Angelica. Good cleanse and attack buffer. And dual attacks. And next we'll run, let's see. We'll run Kitty Clarissa. A great cleanser, also a dual attacker. And we'll run Camilla. Camilla is a defense breaker, which isn't that important, but it's an extra debuff for us. And we're going to use Commander Lorena as our damage unit. Now, how they're built. I didn't really change anything except for Commander Lorena. I just moved the rage gear off of Landy and onto Commander Lorena. to give my best, strongest foot forward. Now, again, this is going to be overkill, so your rage gear does not need to be this good. It's just a little bit more RNG because my Camilla has high crit chance. Even, you know, I could turn it off, I get. Nope, I can't turn it off. Okay, she has high crit chance, so I can't really run indestructible gators on her, so I'm going to run Junkyard Dog. 50% chance to burn, and she also has a 50% defense break in her kit, so that's two potential debuffs for maximum damage. They don't have to be 2 burns. It could be a burn and a defense break, and you're doing max damage. Kitty Clarissa, I am also putting Junkyard Dog on. If you do not have 2 Junkyard Dogs, you can, of course, put indestructible gators on her. But if you decide to put gators on her, remember, it only procs if a non-crit hit is made. So you'll need to drop all of Kitty's crit, and I think, unfortunately, Kitty's minimum crit is 27%, so that's going to be a bit of a pain. Put her on the S1EE to heal Camilla. You could also run with just 1 Junkyard Dog, you're just at RNG's mercy even more. I put her on the Soul Harvest EE because there are ads that can be killed, and that might be a source of healing. I put her on the Prophetic Candlestick to cycle her skills more. Ran her way faster than she needs to be. In fact, it's probably better for you if she is slower than Kitty, but since mine is faster than Kitty, I just have to stall around. Oh, and Singelica also has an attack break on her S1. It's a low chance to proc, but that's 1 more debuff. So I'm just going to hit this ad here to waste time. Got a random dual attack. Kitty transforms. This gets rid of all of the debuffs. Now, in a perfect world, we stick a burn, 50-50 shot. We won the coin flip, and look how hard that Lorena's hitting. And we're ready to push phase. Oop, not quite yet, actually. So Sinful Angelica uses her S3. This is even better for us. Gives everybody, including Lorena, an attack buff, and now Camilla can enter the break phase for us. So 2 debuffs, but they both go away. Now we're inside the break phase. We really want to burn. Burn. Hey, we got a burn. Nice. Now we need 1 more debuff for maximum damage. Remember that he has a hidden secret passive that if you need 2 or more debuffs. Right there it is. 2 or more debuffs, or else he mitigates 30% of the incoming damage. We did not get the attack break. Unfortunate. Do we get a second burn? We got the second burn, so now we're doing maximum damage. Watch how hard this hits. That really said 1.17 million from a single hit. Holy smokes. We're early enough in the phase. I'm going to S2 to get an attack buff back on Lorena, and then dual attack. Boom, another 800k hit. Boom, boom, another 600k hit. Lorena hits heckin' hard in this. We're at 5.2 million. We only need to get to 8. Kitty's perfectly tuned to cleanse off the debuffs, and now it's just a race to get back into the break phase. No burn, unfortunately. Instead of hitting Zeno, I'm going to kill these ads just so they aren't a problem for me. I'll hit this ad too. Probably won't kill, but I don't want to push. Actually, no, I'm going to hit Zeno. Attack break. Ah, I didn't get the attack break. Okay, burn. There's a burn. That's a huge chunk of his health bar, and another huge chunk. We're almost into the break phase. We definitely need to turn on Singelica's skills now, so we'll rip the S3. This will attack buff Camilla, so she'll be able to push phase. Now remember, when you use non-attack skills, it gives Zeno evasion. And you saw there, he evaded, it gave himself skill null, and that's why we didn't push phase. But that definitely pushes phase, and now we are in. No debuffs, so this won't hit hard. Still no debuffs. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot to dual attack, but hey, at least we got the burn. Yeah, I forgot to S3. Okay, get us a burn. Oh, we got a defense break, so we're doing max damage. Even though the defense break itself doesn't help, the existence as a second buff gets rid of the 30% mitigation. And here comes a big hit. Only 9.1 or 910k this time because we didn't have the attack buff. The attack buff got us to almost 1.2 million on that hit. Extra burn doesn't do anything for us, but by the way, did you notice we're already at 9 million points? We only needed 8 for Dagger Sicar. Unfortunate. And the timing on Kitty is bad because she's not ready to transform. If we had done the transform on time, she would be ready now, and she could get rid of the debuffs, and we could maybe push the fight further. But now we are stuck with all these debuffs. Will this kill? Will the S3 kill? Let's try it. Not quite. Man, if we get S3 here, then we get S1 the boss, and we can do serious damage. But we got a random dual attack, so that was kind of funny. So 9.8 million, and don't hit Kitty. Don't hit Kitty. Oh, no cleanses. No cleanses. I guess we hit. Might as well just slam this. It was almost 10 million. Almost. And if we had not screwed up and missed Kitty Clarissa's transformation, I think we would have been easily in the 10 to 11 million range, especially if we cleared, maybe even 12 million. Regardless, a very, very stable Dagger Sicar team. If you have a little bit more luck than I did and don't play stupid like I did, you can make a Dagger Sicar team out of this non-ML5 units. So I hope this video helps you with your Dagger Sicar this week. You can experiment with other light and dark units as your DPSs. You want to have a knight somewhere on the team, and that's something I didn't do with the Team 3. We lost the knight bonus, but we still did well. And I think this team will help you guys get the Dagger Sicar you need. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. I'm going to go back to working on Ancient Inheritance maps. We've just got info on floor 3, so I gotta get back to work. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to join our Discord, and if you need a guild, hit me up, and well, I've got to get back to work on Ancient Inheritance maps. If you need any help, join our Discord. Great community there, and especially if you need a guild, jump in. We'll do our best to get you into a guild. There's still time for Ancient Inheritance. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys next time.